We are ready to rock and roll with our Great 8 battles, and up first will be this one, a big one. James Dean to take on Ahmad Daham for a spot in the final four, and you can see James Dean in that car. Cool, calm and collected as always. Tyres warmed on the back of that Falcon tyre S14. And talking to James Dean over the weekend, he said saying this is his favourite car. Feels like an old friend. He loves being back in it again. Well, he's going up against a brand new build right now, brand new car that's been being developed over the last few months in Ahmad Daham. So, thumbs up all round. The traffic light goes green. It will be James Dean to lead, Ahmad Daham to give chase right now. And this rivalry in the Middle East has been going on for years as Dean fires that car onto the wall. Keeps it absolutely spot on perfect into the outside zone. Daham very shallow, trying to get a pace. Look at James Dean rubbing the back bumper along the wall as he transitions into outside zone 2. But Ahmad Daham not being shaken, shallow angle nevertheless, but he's with James Dean. He's keeping the proximity, staying with the machine right now as they both fire and hang the wings on the back end of the car into the outside zone. Now here comes the two front clipping points. A little bit of separation as Dean fires through the final front clipping point and across the line. Now good stuff there for Ahmad Daham. And as expected from James Dean, an incredible lead run. Nothing to pick up except for very, very wide, almost a wheel off track there for James Dean. And the rim on the rear of that car almost touching the tarmac, running that low tyre pressures in the back of that Falcon tyre S14. Daham doing a very nice job. Look at this, both spoilers onto the wall as they put it perfectly into the outside zone. Daham slowed that car down ever so slightly, a little bit too much. He let that car wash, kept off throttle a little bit too long, but nevertheless, the fight from Ahmad Daham is just incredible right now. He's hungry for a final four finish, but equally so is James Dean. Now, role reversal, back to the start line they go. It will be Ahmad Daham now to lead, James Dean to give chase. And here we go. Can Daham finally take down the machine, or will the machine prove too much? Nice initiation. As Daham gets into the outside zone, you can see James Dean just giving Daham some room, but now he starts to reel him in. The trademark door-to-door goes James Dean as they come into outside zone 2. Perfect transition from James Dean as he nudges the front end of the S14 up onto the side of that Lexus RCF. Into outside zone 3, Dean still with him as they both transition onto the wall. Nice job there from Ahmad Daham. Oh, and James Dean parks his wheel onto the driver's door, of the passenger door, sorry, of that Lexus. And Dean almost making contact and making an error before the finish line there. So there we go, those guys pull up to receive their decision, and I can confirm taking the win and moving through to the final four is James Dean. James Dean gets the win and advances through into the final four and keeps that championship dream alive of keeping it a two-time championship. We move it along to this battle. Up next, it will be Haytham Al Hadidi to take on Sami Al Shabani. And these two guys have been battling it out for many, many years, all in the off-season. These two guys have been practicing together here and fighting it out. As James Dean and Daham make their way back to the paddock. So, just showing you an alternative angle of that final run from James Dean and Daham. So, both those guys on the line ready to rock and roll, and looks like will be Sami Al Shabani to lead. And Haytham to give chase.